There's a lot of hate. When I was getting released,
envy, jealousy.
When I was getting released, those dead homies, niggas said, "You'll be back." I said, "God damn, cuz."
Damn.
People were saying that too, really?
You'll be back. Oh,
Guys like, damn.
Million niggas, we'll be back.
You were thinking nigga be rooting for a nigga like
Man, you'll be back. Damn, that's how y'all feel.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, homies, like, that shit crazy, bro. Damn, it's life, though.
Okay, so explain this, though. Like, how are you in the county for 8 years and then you end up doing 3 years in prison? Like what happened that there was that transition? And then we can talk about how you beat it.
All right, so
Credit.
like I said,
Credit's really.
no, so I got, so basically, all right, I fight my case, COVID hit. Once COVID hit, people got EDD. EDD made them people stop wanting to come to court. I guess they was like, we don't need the district attorney money no more. We got EDD. So that people stopped wanting to come to court. I started trying to press for speedy trial. I ended up getting this new lawyer, Philippa, and George Gascon come in the office. George Gascon comes in the office, and right before George Gascon come in the office, just because I got a plea, just because I got a hung jury, they give me a plea agreement, which was 32 years. 11 years for manslaughter, but I have a strike, a juvenile strike. That's from when I was 16. Hell yeah, they bring it up. Strike. If you do something if you're over the age of 15 years and 363 days, you can be charged as an adult if you're over. But if you're under than that, they cannot give you an adult strike. I was 16 in 2 months, had a juvenile strike. So they used that strike to double me up. So it was 11 years plus my strike double up to 22. They cannot double up enhancements. If anybody tell you they can double up enhancements, they're not paying attention to sentencing law. Mm-hmm. In the sentencing law, they cannot double up enhancements, but they can add an enhancement, which was a 10-year gang enhancement or a 10-year gun enhancement. They charged me with both, but they can only give you one enhancement. So it was 11 years doubled up to 22 plus a 10-year gang enhancement, which was 32 years. I said, you and fuck you too.
It's lawyer money, man.
George Gascon come in the office. They strike my strike. So now they strike my strike and strike my enhancement. So now that same deal is now 11 years. The max on manslaughter with no enhancement, 11 years. Then 1/3 the midterm for ex-con with a firearm, 11 years, 8 months.
Damn.
So I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take that right now. I was supposed to go home from court. But because of the victim's family under Marcy's law, if I'm not mistaken, the victim family was like, man, that's not enough time. So they played with my credits. So I had to go upstate. So that's why I had to go upstate for like a couple of more years. The next 3 years, I had to,
And then how do you end up finally getting it overturned or beating it?
I never got it overturned.
Oh, okay.
I got a date. I took a date. I took a deal. I took a deal for 11 years. Oh, okay. 8 months. I took a deal.
Shout out Philippa again.
Shout out Philippa. Thank you. I love you. You gave me opportunity. You gave me opportunity to be a free man and to be a father.
That lady cold, homie.
Changed my life. She got you too,
No, she helping my nephew with his case right now.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, keep doing your thing, Philippa.
Yeah.
She was again.
You know what? What she did was
on your ad charges.
She was on all my ad charges. She got all those dismissed. All I did. So what I did was I just took my time for the
So in your head, do you feel lucky, or do you feel like you got for having to spend that much time when it was really a self-defense type situation, or do you feel lucky that you could have been doing 30 plus years and you really only did 11?
I could have had life.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
I could have had death.
If you didn't have a mind and a support
man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. They took me off them streets. I could have been dead. I could have did something. I could have got caught for something way worse. I could have got caught for some way worse.
Yeah.
I used to do some foul shit.
Mm.
You know, I used to do some cold shit.
And Calipat, let me tell you something. Calipat, that pen, homie. Let me tell you, I've been there. I started my time there. That was my in 2019. I did 2.5 to almost 3 years before I came to, you know what I'm saying? Started my time on 3. Calipat, niggas don't go home from there.
Man,
Listen, Adam,
anyway,
you hear me, fool?
one of the
Niggas don't go home from this prison,
I
bro.
was only at Calipatria for like
Telling you,
a full year. I probably was only like
Telling
3 people went home.
Really?
It's rare that you see it.
Guess what? I see more people get killed than people go home.
Mm-hmm.
You really seen people
I
get
see
killed?
more people get killed.
Police
than
is there. It's called Calipatria.
But
People
what,
get killed. Two people got killed my last 2 months.
when you say people don't go home, is because they just get more violations?
No,
more.
that is a yard
because
where
they got
nigga they got life.
Oh, yeah.
My celly, Trey Bang from 8 Trey Gangsters.
Mama, niggas
Free my-
make
free-
every
free my
that
celly.
yard is
Free
rare.
Trey Bang.
It's rare, man.
He's 25 years old. He got
I
50
know a
with
young
2
nigga
L's.
from Browns who was in that motherfucker when I was in there. He hung
50 with
himself.
2 L's. I'm in what's my boy name? My OG can opener. OG can opener from Trey 57. He been down 44 years.
I made free Coop from Raymond. My nigga Coop from Raymond. He was on that 3 and that 4 with a nigga thugging on mama. Yep. He been down like 30 years.
44 years before I was born.
Like 34.
They still denying him. With the boy, they still denying him.
Wow.
Coop
Still, it's people who been down a long time.
Yeah.
A long time, and they do not go home. They don't go home. They not letting people go home. They not.
That shit crazy. I don't fool.
It's sad.
That's yeah. More than anything else, he took
They changed. There's people who've changed.
Mm.
It's some people who ain't changed either, though. It's some people who they make jail made them worse.
Were you fully like comfortable at a certain point when you were up there? Like,
I have never been comfortable in jail.
Mm.
I have never been comfortable in jail. I've been, how can I say this? I've been well off. I've done had $3,000-$4,000 worth of food and
I swear to God, that shit
2-3 phones, a gang of dope,
still not happy.
half a pound of crystal, half a pound of heroin, 30 perks, 10 phones for sale, everything in there, 10 pair of shoes, and I'm like, oh, I miss pussy.
How you got that much shit in your cell and you're not like you?
You know, pussy.
But you're worried about them running up in your shit and finding like they find a half a pound of meth.
Yes,
Different.
I mean, what? That sounds like the craziest charge. How much more time will you catch for something like that?
we'll probably get some time.
Yeah, they
do 80, probably 5-6 years.
But why are you so confident that you could just have that and not get caught up?
I wasn't confident, but I was confident that I would flush this.
confident on how you was moving.
I was moved. I didn't like. I didn't had that in my cell.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know what?
Conscious on that type of shit though.
I go send this to the whole.
Yeah, you gotta
send this
yeah.
stuff. Where
You got a year, man.
feel me? But we hustling.
Mhm.
We hustling. Police and not the police is bringing it in. The police
Right.
brings it in.
So they want you
You
to
get caught with
feel
a pound in
comfortable.
your cell. You just a greedy, selfish.
I mean, I kind of
Point
do
blank
get that
period.
vibe from this guy that he don't know when to stop.
No, I know
you
what it's
know
done.